Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. I'm the RNGenius, but you may call me Eric, and in the last episode we advanced the story a little bit. We delivered some permission slips, and afterward we got our costumes from Heimdall and put them on. We got to see those costumes, and let's see the performance. Or, we're not going to see the performance yet, but... Oh, second prep day. More work. The first thing, in the next morning we got together and rehearsed our performance again and again. Okay, that really does look like a group of children. Meanwhile, preparations for the festival continued steadily under Student Council President Toa's watchful eye. There's only 2 people in dresses. That was perfection itself! Indeed, victory is as good as ours! Meanwhile, our rivals in the other classes put the finishing touches on their own contributions to the festival. However... It looks like this year's festival will be even more lively than last year's. An ill wind blows from the east, and ominous clouds still hang over our fair country. But young people have their own future, ahead of them. They ought to pursue their dreams with excitement, with passion, just as they always have, and as they likely always will. I certainly agree. It's good to be young. I was once full of vim and vigor, so were you. Prince Oliver, well, he never really lost the spark. Even His Highness and that fool Osbourne were boys once. Indeed. I'm back from my patrol. Thank you, Sarah. It looks like everything will be finished by the end of the day. Instructor Beatrix, my apologies. I had no idea you were here. You really don't need all the formality, or the salute, for that matter. You've accomplished more than enough since we first met to stand proudly on equal footing with me. But you saved my life. Kinda hard to trump that. And if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have the opportunity to join the guild either. It's hard to believe it's been 10 years since then. My, how the time flies. You're quite the popular figure on campus. Weren't you also Nighthawk Superior at one point? With all due apologies to Heinrich, perhaps I ought to put you forth as my replacement when I retire? I'm in for that. I couldn't possibly. Still, considering the direction that this country seems to be headed, I'm worried about what will become of this academy in the next year. So am I. Have you heard anything from Major Neidhart, sir? Not thus far, unfortunately. He did state his intent to return in time for the festival, however. I see. I've been hearing some concerning reports from the Guild and Crossbell recently. I don't doubt it. We're likely on the cusp of a significant change, whatever that change may turn out to be. But in spite of what the future may hold, our duty remains the same as it's always been. Yeah. Well said, Instructor Beatrix. I ask of you, Hydeos, and Drykos the Lionheart, grant these young people your protection and your courage, and guide them as they enjoy this festival, that no harm may come to them. At the time, we were so caught up in the festival preparations that we had no way of knowing that behind the scenes, countless adults were looking out for us, helping ensure that we get to enjoy the fruit of our hard work.
Yeah, we did it!
That was our best yet.
I feel like we were really giving everything we had with that one.
I need a rest. The only question now is whether we can do that in front of a hall full of people.
Don't worry, we'll be fine. We prepared as much as we can. It's all in the goddess's hands now.
Maybe you're right.
But when you put it that way, it sounds like no matter how much work we put in, it all comes down to luck in the end.
If that's the case, we'll just have to coerce luck into staying on our side.
Nice work, guys. I think we're right where we want to be. You play like you did just now for the actual concert, and we'll be golden.
Thanks for all your help, Crawl.
If you're satisfied, I think our audience will be too.
What time is it even?
Only 3 p.m. Wow, I thought it was evening already.
Well, no one could accuse us of not being focused enough.
I just want to go back to the dormitory and bury my face in my pillow.
Rest? Oh, no. No time for that now. See, the best concerts always have 2 aces in the hole. An unexpected surprise and an encore. Now that we've finally got the basics down, we can try pulling off something that'll pave our road to victory.
What?
Surprises? An encore?
What?
Please, tell me you're just kidding. You are, right?
Wait, we're not seriously doing that. I thought you were just joking.
Now, hold on just a minute.
You aren't seriously suggesting that we add another song, are you?
Ding ding! He can be taught! Don't worry your pretty little heads, though. As soon as you hear what I've got in mind, you'll be all in on this. I've got a nice, simple tune in mind that everyone's heard, and most people probably even know the lyrics. Anyway, we haven't got much time to prep, so how about we get right down to business?
Bro.
You're a slave driver. You killed her!
That was good. That was great voice acting.
Hang in there, Emma.
I think Crow's more fired up about this than anyone else. Even me.
He's taking us on a ride one way or another, so you might as well just strap ourselves in.
RIT. What does that stand for? Now they're hyping up these songs a lot. I want to hear songs in the end. Still hard at work, I see. Oh, hey George. Sounds like you managed to finish all the difficult stuff, huh? Yep, wasn't easy though. But I think it'll be worth it in the end. This year's festival is shaping up to be even more fun than last year's. Really? You're worried about Angie, aren't you? Yeah, I'm sure she'll come through for us. But with what's happening in Crossbell right now, and all the terrorist attacks in the last couple of months, it sounds like this country's got some tough times ahead of it. I've started to think maybe she might not make it. Always a possibility, I guess. But you know what? Even knowing that, I don't feel worried. Thinking of how much fun we're gonna have these next 2 days, I just can't imagine Angie missing the good party. Yeah, you're right. You really do. Really do what? Nah, never mind. Ah, yeah. Looks like Class 7's still at it. I wonder if they're still practicing. I don't know. I looked in on them this afternoon and it seemed like they were basically done for the day. Still, they've got Crow as their producer. So, you know, there's always that little bit of worry in the back of my mind. Now that you mention it. Whoopsies! God, looks like we're a little late. Rean! What happened to you guys? You look exhausted. Oh, Crow looks just fine. I can't believe we made it through alive. That was like torture. I'm so tired! I'm gonna call Lammy. Don't you dare. Oh, Celine. Grandmother. Emma, you can't just sleep out here. At least summon up the energy to get back to your bedroom first. Huh? Are you all okay? All finished with the concert rehearsal then? Just about. We were cutting it pretty close though. No, all that's left is to see how it all goes over in front of an audience. I'm sure we'll be fine. A wind of blessing will blow on us. Still, you all look like you rehearsed till you dropped. Literally. You all should feel proud. I've seen how hard you've worked. That's great to hear. I can't wait to see you guys play live. I've got a feeling you're set to impress. Ah. Everything's set up. Wow. It looks like they've got all the decorations put up now. You can really feel the excitement in the air. Looks like it's gonna be even livelier than last year. That's fine by me. George and Toa, thank you both so much for all the work you've put into helping the festival go forward. Same to you, man. You guys have been pedaled to the metal all the way, especially since the last couple of days. I'm ready to have some fun tomorrow. Make sure to let loose. You've earned it. Hang out in the dormitory. We don't stay in our room. We don't do that. Didn't you want to, sleep, guys? Still don't know what that penguin says. Super Service Day. Oh, I do know what that penguin says. Nice. You have Fierce Flower. I was pooped after practice, but then I saw the decorations and got all excited again. I don't know if I'll be able to sleep tonight. Same here. Make sure you have a ton of fun tomorrow. That'll be the best way to get ready for a concert. You've got a pretty important part too, so we need you at full power. No problem. Finding fun is what I do. Huh. Gotta sleep early tonight so I can go wild tomorrow. Can't wait to see what kind of stuff everyone's got. Try not to get too excited or you won't be able to sleep at all. I'm actually kind of tired partnering up with Milliam's hard work. She has a habit of just doing things. I don't like it. You do make a good match for her though. Either way, good job today. Make sure you sleep in your room, alright? Roger. What did I just say? Room? I'm going to the gardening club tomorrow, so I need to rest up. Just try to make it back to your room. Carry her. I still can't believe they picked me to sing one of the songs. Why me of all people? Surely there must have been a better choice, right? I don't know about that. Honestly, I think Crow's decision was spot on. You do? Oh, I guess it's too late for me to complain. It's time to resign myself to the inevitable and sing my heart out. If you guys really think I'm the best choice, I want to live up to the faith you all have in me. Don't sweat it. I know you'll do great. If you guys really think I'm the best choice, I want to live up to the faith you all have in me. And we are even going through with that surprise finale idea, so I'd better work on getting up the nerve to sing on stage. The festival's finally here. My club doesn't need me to assist with our preparations, so I'm free to focus on the concert instead. My plan for tomorrow is to visit everyone while patrolling the academy. Well, we've got nothing to fear if you're on patrol duty. Instructor Sarah's supposed to take care of that, though, so you should just take it easy and have a good time. I will, if you will. My sense of rhythm has really improved because of that practice I've gotten with the drums. It might end up having a surprisingly positive effect on my swordsmanship, too. I don't doubt that. Eliza. But Rean, how long have you been there? Not long, maybe a minute or two. You seemed really focused on your vocal exercises there. Yeah, I was. I know I'm only doing backup vocals, but the others are working so hard for this that I want to support them as best I can. I don't blame you, especially now that we've decided to go through with that surprise too. But we've already done everything we can to prepare. It all comes down to how we perform when we are in front of the crowd. Right now, all we can do is rest up and hope our hard work pays off tomorrow. I know it will. I might only be a backing singer, but the others are working so hard for this that I want to do all I can to support them. Let's make this concert spectacular. Oh man, you put up sleepy music again. That's not good. Wow, what? Don't tell me you six-time field study champs got your butts kicked by a little practice. Come on, where's all that youthful energy? You've got another year before you're an old man like me. This is mostly your fault, you know. Hey now, I just don't want you guys to come crying to me later because I didn't push you to go all out. No, to be fair, I was just gonna leave things as they were if I didn't think you'd all be able to keep up. But hey, you did, just like I knew you would. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's a little early to be thanking me just yet. We've gotta actually pull it off on the big day. All that's left is for you guys to pull it off when the chips are down. Make it a performance you'll never forget, okay? Oh boy. Listen up, Juices. The success or failure of the guys' part depends entirely on us. So don't even think about screwing this up. You're the last person who should be reminding me of that. While we are exchanging advice, try not to get too overzealous on stage. We don't want you to squander all our hard work. I know perfectly well what I should and shouldn't be doing on stage. These two never change, do they? But at least they're arguing in sync. The concert should be a breeze if they can keep this up. Thomas planning on coming for a visit. Thomas planning on coming for a visit the day of our concert. Her sister's coming too, isn't she? Yeah, she got in touch a while back to tell me she'd be there, rain or shine. With family in the audience, we have that much extra pressure to impress. Ain't that the truth? We've gotta step it up and be the cool big brothers this time. You said it. Thomas said he'll be coming with his friend Charles on the second day. We've both got younger siblings visiting, so it's our responsibility to show them a good time. He brought his little girlfriend. Ooh, pretty rough day today, huh? Hard to believe our concert's only 2 days away now. We've been rehearsing like crazy right up to the start of the festival, so I'm not surprised. But thanks to that, I'm pretty sure our performance will measure up to a certain someone's sky-high expectations. I have no idea who you might be referring to, but honestly, I've been putting in crazy amounts of practice myself. With all of our work, there's no way our performance could be subpar. Those rehearsals were kind of grueling, yeah, but you all pulled through like champs in spite of that. With all our work, there's no way our performance could be subpar. Huh. Oh, Celine, you came too, huh? Hope you'll cheer us on during our performance, as much as a cat can anyways. She's not just a cat, buddy. So, how does it feel having all your festival preparations finally finished? I'll bet you're looking forward to tomorrow. I really am. I'm really curious to see what all the other classes have put together too. Well, having fun is what school festivals are all about, so I hope you have a great time. You've earned it. I'm really looking forward to seeing your concert too. We'll do our best to make it one for the school history books. You're looking spry, Rean. Care for an ice-cold beer? The pre-festival party is just about to begin, and I can't show up totally sober. Maybe some other time. Try not to get too drunk, okay? It is very apparent that all of you have poured everything you have into this festival. So much so even that it took you all a while to even notice that I brought you dinner. We really were practicing like our lives depended on it. It was still delicious though. I think it was the reason we were able to keep practicing for so long. I'm pleased to have been able to be even slightly of assistance. I have every intention of being there for the concert, so I wish you all good luck. Thank you. I shall be present at the festival to assist with operations. Do feel free to call out if you see me around. Okay, that's that. Do. Should I call it a day? You should. (10 p.m.) Are you literally lying in bed with your shoes on? The heck?
My brain's awake, but my body is exhausted. I guess at least a good night's rest will take care of the fatigue. At this point, all I can do is just pour everything I've got into the concert. Wasn't there a music program that runs around this time? I could use something to wind down. I don't feel like reading, and there's not much else going on this late on a Friday night. Guess I'll just relax till bedtime. I know I'll be showing Elise around on the second day of the festival. So, the only day I'll be roaming around on my own is tomorrow. If I get the chance, maybe I should meet up with some of the others to see what all of the other classes are doing. Huh?
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Wait, we're already live?
Hey, isn't that Misty?
Excuse me? We interrupt your regularly scheduled broadcast to bring you this special news bulletin. This afternoon, Crossbell State issued a Declaration of Independence. This declaration was issued by the state government based on a recent referendum and carries no legal authority whatsoever. The Imperial government has issued an official statement that they refuse to accept the declaration as valid. And the president of the Calvard Republic, which also claims authority over the state, has made a similar statement. In spite of this, Crossbell's Mayor Croix has declared that the country will act as an independent state going forward, as well as announced the establishment of the Crossbell Defense Force, raising tensions both at home and abroad.
Whoa.
Final chapter, put to the test. Honestly, I'm curious. I don't know how this festival fits in at all, or how a final dungeon fits in here at all.
Students and visitors, thank you very much for your patience. Without further ado, I hereby declare the 127th Thors Military Academy Festival open! Enjoy yourselves today, and have a wonderful time!
That was kind of creepy. That's weird. I'm weird. Imperial meat. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Anyway, our big moment isn't until tomorrow afternoon, so the best thing we can do today is simply enjoy the festivities and try not to think about the concert. I've been trying not to. I'm sorry. Well, I'm sure some of us have club obligations to attend to today, so perhaps we should each do our own thing. Though it would be a good idea to meet in the auditorium at the end of the day to check all of our equipment for tomorrow. Yeah, I need to find out when our orbital instruments are going to be taken in. And we'll need to do a little bit of tuning at the very least. That sounds fine. A musician has to keep their instruments in top condition, just like a warrior does her weapon. Huh, I'm surprised everyone's so calm, especially considering the big news from Crossbell yesterday. Their Declaration of Independence? It's certainly grounds for concern, but at this point I don't think the reality of it has sunk in for me just yet. Honestly, I can't see the new Crossbell Defense Force as much of a force to be reckoned with either. I'll say let them talk. Talk is cheap after all. Pride and independence are things one acquires through hard work. A verbal declaration holds little weight on its own, especially if they end up reneging on it soon after. That's certainly true. Crossbell will still be there in 2 days, but right now, we've got a festival to focus on. We've got people here from all over the country, and we owe it to them to show them a good time. With all the uncertainty in the world lately, that's all the more reason to try and help people forget their troubles, especially since our families will be coming to visit tomorrow. You just had to remind me of that. I don't think there's any exception. We should all take this chance to kick back and have a good time. We've earned it. We went our separate ways for the first day. Some to help with club events, others just to enjoy the festival. For my part, I decided to do my duty as a reserve member of the student council and patrol the academy grounds. You really don't have to help us out today, you know. This is your first academy festival. You should be out there having fun with your friends. Ah, don't worry. I fully intend on enjoying myself. That doesn't mean I can't help out in my free time, though. You're not exactly convincing me. I know. Here, take these. Some kind of special tickets? These are the tickets the student council is issuing to all our visitors. You use them to visit the festival attractions. Some places might even give special perks to ticket holders. And you're going to use them all by the end of the day. That's a mandate from the president. What? Well, it sounds like if I don't order you to have fun, you'll just work yourself through the entire festival. Besides, it's our first time trying the whole admission ticket system, so I'd like to know how well it's doing. One ticket is good for 2 people, so go try a bunch of different activities and see what they'll get you, okay? Sure thing. There's no debating with her once she's made up her mind, is there? Thanks, TloH. You're welcome. And remember, have fun out there! Quest Academy Festival Patrol started. Received Student Council Band. Received Festival Ticket times 6. About the Academy Festival. You can invite your classmates and some other friendly faces from school to enjoy the festival's many attractions with you. Visiting an attraction will use up 1 festival ticket. After you've used up all 6, the main story will advance. Okay. Huh. That works better with this uniform. Well, with this uniform. I think that suits him just fine. Good stuff. Can I leave the campus? It'd be a waste to leave campus during the festival. I should check out what the other classes are doing with one of my friends. Alrighty. Then, let's enjoy that festival tomorrow, or in the next episode, and, you know, see what's what. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope I'll see you next time as well. Thank you for watching, and until next time, toodles!